Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be using hello, welcome back. That sounds really patronising. Hello, you're right. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'd like to do some rust protection on George my 1979 Austin Allegro. So back in 2021, almost 5 years ago now, when I bought George, I never really did much about wax protection. I think I took the door cards off the time, put some hammerite waxoyl in there, stop them getting any worse, because there was a little bit of blistering on the bottoms of the doors. And I think I did inside the sills. But George has never needed any proper structural repairs. I know what you're thinking, Alex, those Allegros are rusting when they were new. No, they weren't, and certainly no worse than any other car at the time. So we're going to get it up on ramps, we're going to wash, wire brush the underside, get all the surface rust off, and then I've got a new product which I'm going to try. So this is what I'm going to be using, guys. It's a product called Lanoguard. We'll go through what comes in the box in a second, but like I say, not sponsored, not promoting it, not being paid to say anything nice about it. I will give you my genuine feedback. I wanted a product that was easy enough to apply, and I think this is going to be a nice, easy application. Like I said, other YouTubers like Hub and have used it with great success, so without further ado, let's see what comes in the kit. Right, so this is what I've gone for. This is classed as the top-up kit, although from what I can understand, it's everything you need to do the job, with the exception of the grease, which I didn't think I'd need. So let's take a look and see what's in the box. You've got a troubleshooting guide, pamphlet on their range, have a look at that in a bit. Some stickers, not for me. Probably won't apply that to the car unless I put it somewhere discreet, but I could put it on the wall here just to remind me. This is a 2 litre kit. It was about 70 quid on eBay. Other outlets are available. So I've got 2 litres of protection there. That should be more than enough to do the underside of the car, especially a car the size of the Allegro. And the trigger spray, and that is it. That is your starter kit. So without further ado, let's have a look at instructions. Right, the instructions. Now, I'm a bloke, so technically I shouldn't need to do this, but I'm going to read this so you haven't got to. Well, we'll go with the basics together, shall we? Because I don't want to keep this video too long. One instruction manual, and what does it say? Before applying Lanoguard, please read the instructions. Yes. We'll go straight for step 2. Remove any flaking unsound surfaces, flaking rust or paint, etc. Surface rust is absolutely fine and does not need to be removed. Clean the vehicle, leave to dry. A good close-up jet wash is best, but ideally you don't want to be applying this to a wet vehicle, and it's, I don't know what the weather's doing today. It's cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Don't ever say that again. But wiping using a hose is also fine, so I think what I'm going to do is just go in dry. Step 4, apply Lanoguard grease. That's what I opted not to go for. To areas very vulnerable to high corrosion or seizing up. So go for any pivot points, any joints, any bushings, but I'm not going to bother with that for the moment. I've got that covered anyway. I think George is pretty good underneath. So we'll skip that. As regards the applicator, spray well before use. Applies to the whole underside of the body. Only avoid areas like brakes for common sense, obviously, and fan belts. Everything else, spray away. And of course, with all wax oils, I recommend putting in a bucket of warm water to keep it soft and flowing. Otherwise, it tends to sort of gel up. Yes, a bucket of warm water to ensure the spray flows freely. That's a tongue twister. Right, best to leave the vehicle for 24 to 48 hours after use. Takes about a week to cure to touch dry state, and leaves you with a satisfying, didn't say satisfying, translucent satin matte finish and a candle-like texture, so it's waxy. I think Lanoguard is lanolin, which is sheep's wool. Don't know how that works. So sheep's wool keeps you warm, doesn't it? So, oh well. Right, and the rest of the book is about applications on your phone, submitting your details to third parties, and then you've got commonly, and then we've got common frequently asked questions. Yes, I think we've done enough reading, haven't we? Let's go make a mess and stick that back up. like doing that, it's well sketchy. Right, George is up on the ramps and the back wheels are chocked. Remember, safety first, guys. Got the got some mats out. Realistically, it's the back of the vehicle I'm more concerned about. But stuff like this has never had any. I mean, I put some stone chip on this 5 years ago and it's lasted. It looks like there's an oil leak come from the engine, we'll ignore that. After they seriously do that. But I mean, potentially all of this, get the torch and I'll show you. All of this under here, along the stills, I'm going to have to work my way along. I don't think I'll do suspension components, that seems a bit over the top, but all of this potentially, obviously not the exhaust, but it really is a good example of an Allegro and I don't want him to get any worse, so we'll get all that dressed. Doesn't look like there's much wire brushing to do, to be honest. What they were saying in the instructions, you know, what they were saying in the leaflet was, I'll just turn my torch off, save the battery. What they were saying in the leaflet was, don't worry about surface corrosion. Well, you just hold the front of the car, it's not actually that bad, but it won't hurt to put some plop on there. I think it's all committed now, so move you down so you can see what I'm doing. Bloody trains, they give you a nice long bit of hose, really. Smells like sheep. So you've got a little circlip on that bit of pipe there, that stops the cap going any further. I presume it is movable, maybe they don't want it movable. The idea is it doesn't go any further into the bottle, I suppose. That's on, right. Cloth there? No. Let's try this in an inconspicuous area. Shush. Lovely, right. Right, so before I go any further with this, guys, you want to see what I'm doing. So I've got a little tripod indoors. I'll get you off the big camera stand, get you underneath the car, and you can watch me put some Lanoguard on my Allegro. What an exciting video. Hello. What you want to do is do it on a windy day so all the wind blows the product you're spraying in your face. Just like that, guys, nice simple coat. It's gone on so well, so easy to apply. So they give you quite a generous hose attachment with this, so you can get right inside the car without having to go underneath the vehicle. Probably advisable to wear some sort of breathing apparatus, but whatever. does help if you put in gear. Lovely. Right, so, do you know what you can see? Apologies if the lighting's not great. But on the back here, there is some surface corrosion on the spheres. They'll clean out with a bit of a wire brush. As with the rear trailing arm, so I'm going to do that off camera. And we can get some product. And from the, really from the back of the vehicle, you can see how good it is, guys. It really is a really straight little car. But I also want to keep it on top of that, so I'll get a bit more, now I've got better access, I'll get a bit more on the end of the floor there where I've missed a bit, and get this wire brushed and get it all cleaned up, so bear with me a second, caller. Sorry, George. Lovely. Right, that is it, guys.
The next day.
Far too much to drink last night. Hello, it's Future Alex from the morning after. It's not strictly 24 hours later, but I want to see how this thing is cured overnight. We did train, we did have a dry night, so in theory, all should be good. Full disclosure, guys, wear a mask for goodness sake. I struggled even with working outdoors, the fumes in the carport. I was feeling a bit woozy afterwards, so yeah, do that for goodness sake. It also might be advisable to wear a full bodysuit, not Crime Watch Miami, but Crime Watch Miami, you know what I mean. And also take the wheels off, it makes the job a hell of a lot easier, guys. So what did I like about it? I like the fact it was very easy to apply, it just came out of the gun nice and easy. I've used other waxoyls like Hamrite in the past, and they can be quite thick, even after thinning them down, but that went on so well. It was very even coverage, very easy to apply, so that was a thumbs up for that. What I didn't like about it was a little bit too watery. Now that's contradictory what I just said, but it just ran off everything I was applying to, so it's kind of messy. So again, you might want to put some sort of matte or protection down. Anyway, let's take a look at it and see how it's cured overnight. Well, it does appear to have gone on rather well. It's touch dry. I just tried it. It's gone dark like it said it would do in the brochure. So if we just take a look in the wheel arch, guys, you can see how it's dried. It's got a nice satin sheen. Normally with wax oils, I don't like the way they dry and they leave an obvious horrible residue, but that looks factory. Awesome. And the rear suspension looks good. It's gone back to sort of black colour, which is what I was hoping for. And around the front. So now, guys, the moment you've been waiting for. What do I think of Lanoguard? The overwhelming word that springs to mind on this occasion is easy. Easy to apply. And that's important for someone like me, an idiot. Because, guys, if I can do it, you can definitely do it. I love the way it flowed out the gun. It was just so, there's that word again, easy. It just flew out of the gun. It is a bit messy, so maybe I would recommend wearing some sort of overalls, like I said. Put some protection down, maybe cover the car, cover yourself, and wear a mask, because that stuff does get everywhere. But yeah, just so easy to apply, guys. 2 litres was more than enough to cover the vehicles underneath. I think unless you're doing like a commercial vehicle, maybe you had like a box section you wanted to sort of get to every nook and cranny, but 2 litres is more than enough for your average car. So one of those will do your average sized vehicle. Price wise, it's on par with other stuff. It's a little bit dearer, but the fact that it was, there's that word again, so easy to use was the big thing for me. So I'll put a link to their website in the video description, but that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'm going to head indoors for a cup of tea because I'm absolutely hanging. I had too much vodka last night. See you soon with some more content. Take care and goodbye.